Hi y'all. How to propagate sweet potatoes from one store-bought sweet potato. Sweet potatoes, the a good plant to plant. It'll work in an apartment complex because you could put it in a flower pot and you could eat the leaves. The sweet potato is one of those plants where you can eat the leaves. It's not a nightshade plant. A nightshade plant, like regular red potatoes or russet potatoes or some other type of potatoes, the leaves are poisonous. So if you have a sweet potato, you could practice eating one leaf and see if you get sick. If you don't get sick, then it might be safe for you to eat that. Okay? You never know. You got to do your own homework when it comes to this kind of stuff. You got to plan. You got to decide whether or not you want to be one of those ones that makes it through the funnel, the starvation funnel. Okay, this is my the regular potato harvest. Okay, still have some onions. I can go about, maybe with the rice and the beans, I can go about 3 months with that. Okay, and you can see right here I'm processing clay. Right there. You gotta get a drill. You gotta stir that up with a stick or some other type of drill or a stick to stir that dirt up to get all the vegetation out of there, the leaves and roots and stuff. So eventually it'll get something like that, and you can use clay to filter water. There's a lot of things to know for long-term survival. Okay, and this is an important one right here. Okay, so I harvested. Oh, look at this. Got a lot of food growing in there. See that? Melons. Okay. We got a watermelon over here. And I got a watermelon hiding in there. Okay. Anyways, got off track here. I'm also growing sweet potatoes. I'm also growing regular potatoes in pots. You can do that in an apartment complex. Looks like a regular plant. Don't think anything of it. But anyways, so I created the holes here, how to propagate sweet potatoes, okay? And if you look in here, see all these dead twigs? I've still got potatoes in the ground that I haven't harvested. I planted about 50 of them in here. But I gotta make room to plant the sweet potatoes, okay? And there's some slips that I put in yesterday. And these are the ones I put in, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago. But, so I had to dig up some holes right here, and I had to pull some of my potatoes out, okay? They store okay in the ground. They look pretty good. In fact, they're better than the ones I harvested. They're solid. So let's get down to it. How to harvest the potato slips and plant them, okay? See, I got some more going in here. Okay. This is the way you do it. You go get your store-bought sweet potato, okay? And it could be any kind. Clean it real good under the sink, and then just lay it horizontal like this right here on your pot. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some potting soil, and you want to make sure that it has this right here on it, O-M-R-I. Okay, that's important. It's important because you know you're getting something that's been certified by an agency. It's not recycled human waste. Okay, this just happens to be like seed starting mix, but it could be anything. Okay, so after a couple weeks, your sweet potatoes are going to be sprouting like that right there. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to come in here, like there's probably about 20 sprouts in here. Okay, and you just want to carefully wiggle. You want to put your fingers around it. You want to go down to where the potato's at, and you want to wiggle it and pull it at the same time. Like I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna do it on this one right here. I'm gonna go, see how you got a whole bunch of different little branches? I'm gonna go down here, put my fingers down there with it, and you want to cover it with about 1 inch of soil. And you want to wiggle this stem. You want to wiggle it like that, see? And pull up at the same time. Now look what you got. I've got two good slips right here. See this? I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one off. Look, see that root right there? I got this one and this one. I'm gonna plant them both. Okay. Then you want to cover up that hole. Remember, I've eaten these leaves right here, so I know that I know that I personally can eat those leaves because I've ate them before. Okay. They might not work for you. You have to experiment. You have to take a leaf, and if you don't get sick, well, then you know you're gonna go 2 leaves or 3, and find out if you can handle an outdoor plant. Now, if I've eaten, now look at here. This right here is a dandelion plant. Okay. I've eaten a lot of those leaves right there. Okay. You can even eat the flowers. I just let them grow. That's free lettuce for me. Okay, you don't have to work for it. It just grows on its own. You just have to know what to get, or you know what's out there on your land. Now I know that all my land here is organic. I don't have any pesticides on it, so you know. But anyways, let's get back to planting the sweet potatoes. Okay, I've got, look, that's a meal right there, maybe 2, 3 in a pinch. So you take your sweet potato and you bury it right there like that. See that? Or you dig a hole. This happens to be a bone from a pork chop. And you just kind of like bury it in the sand like that. Okay, you see that? You just kind of like do that. And you want to bury it deep. I'm going to dig a bigger hole. See how my sand's wet? Okay. Took a lot of figuring out for me to figure out how to have wet sand, wet soil beneath the land. Okay. And I got a lot of rotted logs down there, but you want to bury this thing as low as you can, like right there, and then you want to cover it like that. See that? And look, I've got a potato right here, but I'm not going to harvest it. Leave it there. You could get raided and lose all your stuff. You know, everything that you stored up. You got a plan to lose everything, and you got a plan to survive without any of the preps that you've acquired, because you might lose them all. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and plant this one. I'm going to go ahead and put it real low like that. And you just want the leaf to pop up at the top. Okay. And then, you know, you want to smooth it out like that. See that? That's how you do that. Just want that top of that leaf, you just want the top of the leaf to come up. Okay. Do that like that. Okay. And look, there's potatoes in there. I don't want to harvest them, but they're in there. I don't want to harvest it. I'll leave it in there. Okay, so I got an idea where everything's at. So that's how you do that. Okay. We know what's coming, and you just have to plan for it. And you know, it's going to be an interesting next few years anyways. So you can mix that right there with your rice and your beans, and you'll be doing pretty good. All right. Hope you got something out of the video. Prepare. Not very many people are really preparing. You know, this prepping and survival stuff is pretty much entertainment for 2/3 of the people watching these type of videos. That's why you never see me to say like, share, and subscribe. Because, you know, I want to give out information, not entertainment. See y'all later.